wonderful friends out there. My name is Nana Osei-Bonsu Jr. of AfriWeek International Organization and Certo Leadership International. This is Leadership Academy. And today we are going to be looking at a very interesting and important topic. Leadership. Leadership. We are taking a look at this particular topic because this year, 2020, happens to be the year of elections for some, or should I say most of the African countries, or some of the African countries. For instance, we have Ghana, Guinea, we have Cote d'Ivoire, we have Togo, we have Tanzania, and a whole bunch of African countries who are getting ready for elections in the year 2020. So we deem this moment as a moment of decision making, and we believe that if we are going to go to the ballot box to elect or select people we believe are going to help craft a future we want to see, then it is very, very important we discuss, or we have a discussion on this issue: who is a leader? Who is a leader? We are going to be looking at the difference between a leader and an influencer. We're going to be looking at the differences between a leader and an influencer. We believe this is very, very important because you see, elections is not just a political party. Elections go beyond the political party. Elections is about your future. It's about the future of your children's children. So if you are going to make a decision as to who you want to vote into power to help craft the future or design a future for your life and the life of your the lives of your children and your children's children, and a future of the country you want to live in, then you have to be very, very critical. You have to be very, very analytical. You just don't have to follow the slogans. You just don't have to follow the crowd. You have to sit back, analyze issues, think through issues, and make sure you are given your mandate. You see, elections is giving your mandate, your power, your authority. You are delegating somebody to make laws on your behalf. Laws that will help you to live in a beautiful country. Laws that will help you to live in a prosperous and a progressive country. Laws that will help your children and your children's children to live comfortably in a country where you can call home. So it is very, very crucial. It is very, very critical, important. Don't look at the current situation. Don't look at what you're given currently. Don't let any political party come give you some few amount of money and you sell your future for some few amount of money. Think about it. How much money is worth your future? How much money are you willing to sell your future for? It's not worth it. The future of your children and your children's children, it's not worth any money a political party will give to you currently. So we just want to encourage the youth, because we are the majority this year going to cast our votes. We are the majority in Africa. So please think through this, analyze this. Don't let anybody buy your future and the future of your children and your children's children with some peanuts, because it is very, very critical and very essential for us to think through this. And today we are going to be taking a look at who a leader is and who an influencer is. When we say leader, a leader or leadership, let me say this before I continue. Now in Africa, we've had a bunch of politicians. We no longer need politicians in Africa. So the first thing you have to think about is, as you're going to decide on who to cast your vote for, not a politician, but rather cast your vote or look for somebody who you can call a leader in politics. We are looking for leaders. We are not looking for politicians. In other words, a leader is somebody who has identified his gift or her gift, developed that gift, and serving that gift to his community or her community. So anybody who's developed or who's identified his or her gift, developed that gift, and serving that gift to the community is one we can call a leader. Leaders, number one, are selfless. They don't think about themselves. They think about the community. They think about the people. They think about what they can do to solve a problem in the community. Leaders are always looking for problems to solve. So leaders are different from influencers. The fact that somebody has an influence does not necessarily make that person a leader. I want to reiterate this. The fact that somebody has an influence does not necessarily make that person a leader. Yes, a leader has an influence, but it is not the influence that makes a person a leader. It is the leadership gift that makes the person a leader, and it's the leadership gift that gives the person an influence. So the influencer is not selfless as a leader. The influencer is selfish. The influencer is self-centered. They think only about themselves. They think to pursue, they want to pursue a personal agenda, or they want to pursue their own goals and dreams. And those are the politicians. They are the influencers. They have ambitions they want to pursue. Personal ambitions. They want to be president. They want to be parliamentarians. They want to be senators. They want to be whatever. Those are personal ambitions they are pursuing. That is different from a leader. A leader is somebody who has seen a problem in a community, and he or she believes that the gift he or she has can help solve that problem. That is a leader. Those are the people we have to begin to look for amongst all the candidates who are vying to go and represent us. We are giving them a job to do. We are giving them responsibilities. So that is why you are more powerful. We are more powerful as voters. As electors, we are more powerful than the people we are electing into power. Bear that in mind. So the politician who happens to be the influencer, I want to use the two words interchangeably. The influencer who happens to be the politician is self-centered. That is why most of the time they take issues personally. That is why some of these people can sit on national television and insult people. Leaders don't do that. Leaders don't see personal issues. They see national issues. They see community issues. They see issues affecting the community, and they want to solve those problems. They want to help alleviate those issues. They're not personal. Check the history of every leader. Leaders are not personal. They don't take issues at heart. They don't take they don't take issues personally. So if people come to sit on your national television, or people come to sit on your national radio, and they begin to attack people, personalities, they begin to insult people, take a critical look at those people. Take a critical look at those people. So leaders are not self-centered, but influencers are self-centered. Influencers are people who want to influence other people for a cause. For a cause. And the cause may not be to the advantage of the people. The cause might be their own personal cause. So we got to be careful of influencers. Influencers are not necessarily leaders. They are not driven by their gift to solve problems. Influencers are driven by their ambitions, their personal ambitions. That is why I said influencers are self-centered. The leaders are not. Influencers concern themselves with numbers. So you see where I want to use the word influencers and politicians interchangeably, because politicians concerns themselves with the numbers. The numbers are very important to a politician. The leader does not worry about numbers. The leader concerns himself or herself with doing the right thing. The leader wants the right thing to be done. The leader could take a very unpopular stand, but to the help of the community or to the advantage of the community. That is what leaders do. They don't take the popular stand. They don't go the way everybody goes because it's popular. They go the right way. Politicians, however, will want to go the popular way. They want to tell you what you want to hear. They know what you want to hear, so they tell you what you want to hear. And be careful. Even as you listen to the debates, you listen to the questions. If you get the opportunity to go to any of the town hall meetings and question them yourselves, do so, because it is very important. If you have the opportunity to question some of the political politicians or political appointees or political office holders, please do so, because it is very, very important. That is going to inform your decision on who to cast your vote for when it comes to the day of the ballot. So, number 2, as I said, influencers concern themselves with numbers. They think about the numbers. Leaders don't. Leaders think about what is right to be done. Influencers pursue their personal agenda. They want to be president. They want power. They want to amass wealth. Leaders don't. Leaders pursue the agenda of the people. Leaders will always look for issues, problems to solve. So these are the 2 personalities you are going to be looking out for during the election, or during the series of events playing to the day of the election. Please, African youth who are going to go to the ballot box, ask yourself, am I voting for a leader in politics, or you were voting for a politician who is an influencer? The influencer will say anything you want to hear because he is concerning, or she concerns himself or herself with the numbers. And I want to say this: a leader is not somebody who is leading people, but a leader is somebody who is growing leaders. So look out for that. Look out for whoever is growing leaders. An influencer is somebody who is leading people. So when somebody comes, especially in this day and age of social media, people come on social media and they do stuff to get the attention of people. They are influencers. The stuff may not have substance, but it appeals to the senses of other people, so they'll follow them. They will listen to them. They will give them an ear. But leaders don't jump on social media and just do anything or say anything for your attention. They say the right things. They do the right things because leaders are driven by the passion to see a progressive community. So they look for where their gifts can be useful and they plug in there to serve their community. This is going to be just the part 1. Next week, I'm going to come your way with a part 2. And if you have any questions, go to www.afriwic.com, www.afriwic.com, or you can WhatsApp us on 347-268 3655, 347-268-3655. You can also follow us on the social media platforms. You can go to Facebook and find us on, you can search for AfriWeek International Organization on Facebook. You can also do so by going on Instagram and find us on Instagram. Follow us, like us, share us, discuss issues with us. So together we'll be able to build a better Africa. I want to see you again next week, and I want to hear from you, your suggestions, your questions, even your dissenting opinions. We want to hear about that. We want to discuss that with you so we can together come up with ideas that will help build Africa, make Africa a better place. Thank you for listening. God bless you. Bye-bye.